Chilling here with Gilligan, chilling here with Gilligan. Video reviews and interviews. Chill with me and share my views on recent news. Show some flaws that I saw. Drop a comment while you watch along. Subscribe and belong.
But all right. Well, what up, everybody? It is your man Gilligan, and we are back with the Conversation Club. Today we got Flynn Ayers. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah.
Flynn Ayers in the house. Now she's a inspiring singer-songwriter. She has a YouTube channel. I'll put that link down below. But yeah, everybody, welcome her to the pod. How you doing, Flynn?
I'm fabulous.
You want me to call you Flynn?
Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead. I'm fabulous.
Awesome,
I'm so excited to be on this podcast.
Awesome. I appreciate you reaching out. You know, that means a lot to me. And yeah, I'm very happy to have you on. I love talking to people, hearing new stories and stuff. And
well, thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna be no problem. You're so excited.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I love the excitement. I love the excitement because then it doesn't make it boring.
Yeah.
But yeah. So pretty much, we're just gonna chat, you know, about whatever you want. Honestly, the floor is yours to really talk about stuff. But first off, always ask. You want to let the viewers know who you are, what you do, and a little bit about yourself before we get into this.
Absolutely. So hi, I'm Flynn Ayers. I'm an aspiring singer-songwriter. I'm 16 years old right now.
How old?
I'm 16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I've been writing songs my whole entire life. I've been singing before I could talk. But I've really just loved music, and my dreams as a singer-songwriter is to connect with my audience and have people feel like they're not alone, and you know, people have felt what I've felt, and like I've always felt alone when I was younger, but listening to music has helped me cope with things that were going on in my life, and I thought I could
Yeah, definitely.
the same.
Dude, that is awesome. And you just have such a vibrant aura. Like I don't know if you know about that stuff, but your aura is very vibrant, it's very out there. It's very entertaining. You're very entertaining.
Thank you.
Of course. So you've been doing this your whole life. You're 16.
Yes.
Wow. And I before I had you on, I went and checked out your YouTube. So I think that's the only link your mom sent me.
Yes. Did you like it?
But I did like it, and the one thing I really did like was when you were on the piano, and when you just hit that. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe. I was like, y'all killing it.
Thanks.
Like that's awesome because it's like to see, like I see a bunch of people doing that in their videos, but it's like to see someone like independent doing it, and I don't know. I just see myself in that. It was just awesome. It's a great channel. Everybody go check it out. Seriously.
Thank you. I really
and
love connecting with my audience. I really love like connecting them in a way where they feel like they're part of the show in a way. So I really like to ask.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that in your videos.
Yeah. So I feel like there's a difference between somebody who just gets up on stage and a performer. So, for example, in one of my songs, I sing it in front of my school. I sang.
Ooh, that must be intimidating.
No, actually, my school
in front of your school, man. You got to be like mic drop.
No, exactly. But the thing about my school is that they're all very inclusive. They're all so supportive, and I just love everybody at my school. And so
that's awesome.
So they're so inclusive. And when I sang, I was in my freshman year, and I sang for them for the first time ever. And when I was singing for them, they started like, clapping and stuff. And then out of the blue, I don't even know where this comes from to this day, but I was just like, okay, I'm gonna like sing something, and then I want you to repeat after me or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So I really like involving my audience so that they feel like they're part of the performance. And I feel like that's something you really can't teach. to somebody.
Oh no, definitely not. You can't teach stage presence. You can't teach that. You might be gifted and be good at it right off the rip, but that takes a while. Like me personally, I've been doing social media for like 6 years, and I still get mad nervous. I still wicked nervous every time I hit record. Even if I'm by myself, I get mad nervous. But being like interacting with your community helps with that fear. You know what I mean?
It does. Like, hey,
But I still get it's still very awkward.
Yeah, exactly. I still get nervous when I go up on stage and stuff. But the point is like you're giving a piece of yourself to the audience. It's up to the audience how well you've done. It doesn't matter how well you think you have done. You can just go, I've done the best that I can and I can learn from it, but you really shouldn't be too hard on yourself.
Oh no, definitely don't be too hard on yourself, because you are like everybody says, you are your own worst critic.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you've been around. You've performed a lot of places, and that's awesome fucking seeing. Like you're definitely getting out there and not just making music. You're actually doing that stuff that other people don't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're out there fucking getting gigs. You got a YouTube channel, which you're killing it at, and everybody go subscribe to her. I'll fucking put her link in the description, and we gotta get her to over 1,000. I heard we gotta get her to over 1,000 subscribers. She's at like 770 or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get her to over 1,000, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make that happen.
Thank you so much. It's kind of strange when I first heard about it. So I went to the Berkeley Music summer camp a couple of years ago for the first time ever. It was a great experience, and my mom was there because she loves Boston. It's a great town. And she overheard like one of the teachers there, saying something like, "Oh yeah, having 1,000 subscribers on or followers or any social media platform is really preferable because it really shows your commitment to music. And if you have a strong following, then it shows that you're dedicated in your craft." So that's why,
that is true.
1,000.
I hope you don't mind I smoke.
No, go right ahead. Go right ahead. But that's why
I gotta keep it PG for you.
Yeah, but that's why it's so important to me, because I really would love to go to Berkeley. I'm going to the summer camp this year, and I'm really excited about that. So
that is awesome. You definitely got to film it. You got to capture that moment, and you just got to.
I will.
Like, that's all. I hope the best for you when you go. You're gonna kill it, because I don't think the viewers know or heard your stuff, but she has an amazing voice, guys. She really does. And she does originals. She's done some covers, but you can definitely see that there is something there. She can play the piano. She can play the guitar. I mean, I'm afraid to ask what else she can do, because I can't even play an instrument.
I can play the drums too.
What? Yo.
So
That's dope.
Thank you. I've done a video, like a little short of me singing and playing the drums at the same time. I think it was like Enter Sandman
at the same time. Metallica. That's impressive. That's hard to do. Who was it? I was talking to someone about being able to. It was Jennifer Mitchell. She was on episode 8 or 9, but she's in the band and she is trying to learn how to sing and play the drums at the same time. I'm like, get your Ringo on, but I guess it is hard to do that at the same time. Yeah,
I think the first time I learned I could do that was at the age of 7.
Jesus, you are a born prodigy. I swear. I swear, like at your age, wow. Your parents must be proud.
Yes, my parents are very proud, and I've been so lucky.
Bridget, you did a good job.
I'll let you know. She said that she's in a meeting right now, but I'll let you know that you said.
For some reason, I was talking to her. I was like, for some reason I felt like when you came on, it was gonna be her, like you next to like the manager, freaking like. I was like, my heart was racing. I'm like,
No,
all right.
no, it's just
No, I mean, I was excited. I was excited to meet your mom.
yeah. She would have loved to meet you. Unfortunately, she could not because she had a meeting at the moment. She's a counselor.
Damn. Well, hi Bridget. It's your man Gilligan. All right, what time? Hold on. We are at 20 minutes in, so I'm gonna pin this in the comments. So Bridget, skip to 20 minutes, and you're gonna hear me talking about you.
No, I think she would love that. She would love a shout out.
She seems pretty cool. She seems pretty cool.
She's amazing. She's pretty much my idol. You know, style wise, think Ursula from The Little Mermaid, except more fabulous.
Bro, no, I had a feeling you were gonna reference something. Not Ursula. Goddamn, it's more like Pink.
Yeah, Pink and a mixture of Pink and Ursula together, except fabulous. That is my mother.
So your mom does music too.
My mom plays piano. She's sang in church and things like that. She's known.
Oh shit, my mom sings in church.
Yeah, so she's you know, raised in a very religious family and things like that. Sorry, my dog's like right here, like in my.
Oh no, you're good. Animals are welcome. Last night when I was talking to Ethan Page, his cat wouldn't stop crying, or not crying, but meowing.
Yeah.
My cat, I think my cat's somewhere.
Oh, you have a cat? What's your cat?
Oh, I'm a cat person. Now I feel obligated to show you. My cat, her name's Angel, and she is beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know where she is.
I have a cat too. You want to guess her name? It's Gatto.
Was it?
It's Gatto.
Gasso?
Like cat in Italian.
Oh, that's fucking. I literally was gonna say is the cat's name Cat, but I'm like that's unique. I introduce myself sometimes as Mateo.
Oh, okay.
Because that's Spanish for Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
And no one in the right mind, unless you're my mom, can call me Matthew in English. I swear.
Really?
Yeah. If I hear, because I feel like I'm getting in trouble. Like, don't call me Matthew. Only my mom could do that. If you want to call me Matthew, call me Mateo.
Call me okay. No, I got that.
You know what I mean? But that's soon gonna vanish into the past because I'm actually gonna legally change my name to Gilligan.
Oh, but Gilligan's such a cool name, though.
Fucking right. I appreciate you. I don't hear that enough. I don't hear that enough. But I appreciate you. I know you're way too motherfucking young to even know the reference to that. I mean, I might be wrong, but do you know the reference to Gilligan? I bet your mom does.
Maybe. It sounds really familiar. Like Gilligan Island or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that what it is?
Gilligan's Island, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking right. That is awesome. Fucking slap high five.
No, it's because a lot of people say I have a really old soul. So, like, when I would be with my grandparents who live on my dad's side far away, they're very much in love with their own decade. So, 60s, 70s. So, I grew up on 60s, 70s, like...
Bro, that's awesome.
So, like, we would hop into our Corvette and then just, like, go to, like, car shows and such. And then, like, 60s music just blasting on the radio.
Yo, I gotta meet your parents. Because, like, legit, I grew up listening to the 60s, 70s. Like, like, I'm not that old, but let's just say I'm double your age. But, I love classic music, and that's crazy. That's awesome that you grew up listening to that, because that's where music was good.
Right.
You know that if you want to learn music, learn from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, like all that shit. Like
Mamas and Papas, Beatles.
You did not just say Mamas and Papas.
I did.
California Dreaming. Woo!
I love that song.
Fucking yo, bro, this is happening. Yo, she dropped Mamas and Papas, and she's 16, guys. Don't forget that. And she's name dropping. Woo! Yeah,
Not only that, I have like a very wide range of music that I listen to. So it's not only
that's
like singers like Mamas and the Papas or like the song Heard It Through the Grapevine. I love that song. I forget who it's by though. Like it's like slipping through my mind. You know, like Heard It Through the Grapevine. I can't remember.
yeah, yeah.
But you
Wait,
know, lose my mind. You know?
yeah. Well, that's drawing back. I'm gonna fucking look that up because I
Yeah,
gotta know.
I don't know who it's by.
Ooh,
Might be Marvin Gaye. I don't remember. Anyways, but I've listened to a lot of stuff. Like I grew up on Motley Crue.
Molly Crew's dope. Have you seen the documentary?
I wish I think I have actually. I watched a lot of documentaries about like rock and pop um, for a long, long time now. I've seen so many from like Pink's documentary. That one was really good. Taylor Swift's Miss Americana. That was really, really good. I really love documentaries where they kind of just show aspects of how they produce things or when they're in the studio
Yeah,
because that's where the magic happens. And when they sing that one part and it sounds exactly like the recording, like
yeah.
that just sounds so amazing to me.
It really does, and I can actually say I do know that feeling. I know a few people that have their own studios and shit, like professional studios, and I would sometimes go and record behind the scenes in the studio. That's because that is where the magic is. That's where that's what people need to see. Because they're no matter what they're gonna hear the music.
Right.
That's gonna happen. You got to get to know the person.
Absolutely.
And that's why I call it this a podcast because it technically is, but it's more like a conversation. That's why I call it the conversation club. It's more like just having a conversation with someone.
Yeah. And also I love the way you do it too because it just feels so natural. You know?
I appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah, I try to set that vibe. Like I want people to know when they hear of my podcast that that's a cool platform like to go on. Like people know that they can feel comfortable. They won't have to worry about nothing. I'm all love. I got no hate in this body. I swear.
That's
It's all love and support. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Really. It's so great to hear that somebody's like so open-minded about everything.
Oh, I mean, of course. I mean, I'm an old soul. Like I'm still young, but I got an old soul. But yeah, I mean, it literally took years. Like I'm talking for the last 6 years. I'm solo by myself building this
That's
from the
amazing.
ground up.
Like
Self learning everything from editing. I do everything by myself.
that's amazing.
And it's a lot, but yeah.
That's inspiring though.
I appreciate you, and for the longest time I didn't know. Like I all my friends, no one really fucked with social media. Is like they all thought it was silly, stupid. Like oh you making money, you're not gonna make it, this that and the other thing. And like I didn't even start with Gilligan. Like I started off with starting a nonprofit organization.
Mm-hmm.
I started off with doing that, and then Gilligan was born in the midst of that. But yeah, oh, dude, so many people hated on me, but that's why I just tuned into myself, built me. You know what I mean? And now with that, literally, come last September is when I started popping off.
Really?
Literally, that not too long ago. For 6 years, I'm struggling. Like I was doing YouTube and shit, but yeah, last September is literally when all of a sudden it just went. And now I'm at 22,000 followers. And now I got those people that thought it was so stupid hit me up. It's like, no.
No, but that's amazing though. That's such a great following.
I appreciate
I could dream of. Like that's amazing.
Honestly, like I knew it was gonna happen eventually because I wasn't there was no failure in sight because I will never give up. I'll never give up. And yeah, it was I was just blessed. And big shout out to fucking Oliver Anthony. I don't know. Do you know who Oliver Anthony is?
I don't.
He's red beard, playing the guitar. His song "Rich Men North of Richmond" went viral.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So he started going viral on like a bunch of platforms. So I decided to post his music, and then all of a sudden, like I will always remember this. I posted the first video I posted was of him. It was like a short.
Mm-hmm.
No lie. The next day was at 350,000 views. I literally had to like clean my eyes. I'm like, there's no way right now. And I was like, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting goosebumps. I get goosebumps every time I talk about it. But yeah, so I was like, all right. So I kept on posting more and more of his stuff, and then it was history. And I'm very blessed.
Yeah.
I'll never take any of this for granted. Honestly, like,
that's amazing. Just like,
yeah.
you know?
Thank you. Yeah, and I'm not even really expecting anything out of this. I'm not doing this to get famous.
Sure.
I mean, granted, like, yeah, that'd be freaking cool to be, social media famous, because, that's dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I just personally, I just want to meet people, new people,
Sure.
talk to people, hear some awesome ass stories. Like, I've talked to some great ass people, and I got some, so I think I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I'm trying to get some big names,
Mm.
and I'm really going out of my league. Like, this is way out of my league, and I'm like sending emails to these celebrities, like these people to try to get, and I'm like, I just know it's gonna, I know it's gonna happen, because I'm gonna send them a lot of emails.
Yes. No matter what you do, at least one of them's going to say yes. No matter how many no's you get, one person's going to say yes.
Mm-hmm. And yeah.
Speaking of crazy stories, though, do you want to hear one of the craziest musical stories that has ever happened to me before?
Oh, Bandcamp story, let's go.
Yeah, okay, so remember when I was talking about going to the Berkeley School of Music for the first time? I think this is my third time going this year. The very first time I went, I was doing this open mic session, and the only thing that was allowed for the performance was an original song, right? So I was just recently getting more serious into writing songs. So I had written like maybe 5 songs that I thought were ready to be demoed and mastered and stuff. So one of my songs that I sang was called Mine, and it's kind of like a very a ballad with a lot of Adele kind of sound to it. And I went to the bathroom, and so while I was in the bathroom, I was just washing my hands. I heard like the door open, and somebody was on the stage talking about TikTok. They go blah 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 effing TikTok. I'm like, that's weird for a stage employee to say, but I don't care. So and so I go back. They finish whatever they were saying, and so the next person goes up. And I'm just about to go up after that person. So, like, I'm getting my nerves out. I was sitting with my friend at the time and my mom. And so when I actually got to go up, I was really excited, but also, again, really nervous. But I knew my song. I knew what I was doing. I had the music in front of me. I could easily play it and sing it. So there was a part when I actually was playing and singing. I was, trying to enunciate my best. Keep in mind, I was like 14. I just turned 15. Singing this in front of maybe 200 people.
That takes so much courage being that age. Like, bro, I would never even be caught doing anything like that when I was that age, bro. Hell no.
I appreciate it. So while I was playing, right, I heard this little high-pitched whoop, and I was just like, oh, that's a nice girl. Like, she's being nice. And so I keep going, right? And so I hear more whoops. So this is the second time, but it sounds like more of a man's voice. And I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And then I was playing, I lost count of where I was in my music. I was like, oh frick, oh frick, oh frick. So
Oh
in
damn.
in the video, you could hear this woo, and I just looked over and I was like smiling and stuff, and then I went back to it. But that was because I had no idea what I was doing. I was just like,
Oh dude.
ah.
That's
I was like, oh
bro.
god. So I was like, what am I? Oh, here we go. And then so it kept going, right? Hit the high note at the end, did the run to finish it off, finished the song, and people went absolutely insane, right?
Yeah.
And some people were like, oh my god, that's Flynn Ayers when I got up on stage. And I was just like, hi. Even though I had no idea
Oh,
who
don't you love that? Don't you love that?
Exactly. So everybody was so supportive. And so I went to my mom's friend's house just to get to know them and see what my mom's life was like when she lived in Italy. And my friend at the time, she texted me, she's like, dude, Charlie Puth was here.
Who?
Charlie Puth. He was the guy, I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. That one?
I like when you do it better.
Thank you. Or
Yeah, for real.
It's been a long day.
Day
Ouch.
without you, my friend.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Got you.
His stuff is so good though. You should really listen to his stuff. It's so good. But
Hey, by the way, guys, hold on. Don't clip that. I don't sing, so don't clip that. For real. Don't clip it. Don't clip it.
But he's great, and apparently he was there when I was singing my song. And the high
Oh shit! Did you know when you were singing that he was there?
No, he was there
Watching?
when I was going blah 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 acting TikTok when I was in the bathroom. So I had no idea he was there. And like I
That's
didn't
crazy.
notice, like I didn't read the room because I was so nervous about like what was happening. And like I was about to sing at the time that I had no idea there was an actual like A-list celebrity in the building.
That's crazy.
So and the price that he liked it and I had no idea he was there. Like I just thought it was
How do you know he liked it?
So my mom was kind of recording, right? And she's going like just like looking at Charlie Puth every 5 seconds while she was recording me.
Damn, yo, that's dope. That's dope.
So I was like, Mom, Charlie Puth was here. I think he performed or something. She's like, he came back? I was like, what? She was like, what?
Like she's so nonchalantly like, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, this guy was here. I was like, huh? So the hype, if you go to, it's one of my most popular videos on my YouTube channel, Flynn Ayers. So if you go up onto the Flynn Ayers YouTube channel and you look at I think it's like the top 3 most viewed videos, you'll hear like this really high pitched like. Wah!
There's CT State singing House of the Rising. I love that one. That was a great one.
Thank you.
That was I listened to that multiple times.
Thank you.
Then there's Charlie Puth. Yeah. I'm actually on your channel right now.
Oh, are you really? Thank you.
Yeah.
So.
No problem.
So he did that like 3 times. He whooped like 3 times, and that's kind of how the rest of the crowd, I think, got amped for the rest of the song. But also,
dope.
like adding like a little bit of context beforehand helps when you're writing your stuff, so people can understand where you're coming from. So what I said in the beginning, it was a little hard to hear, but I said, "Hi, I'm Flynn. This is a song about." Feeling distant from somebody who you really like. I'll let you be the judge if it's about a friend or something else. So that's how like everybody started already like got hooked a little bit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome that you have these. You've already had these experiences and these memories that at this age, like.
It was an absolutely insane moment, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I have to leave." But still, I had no idea he was.
I'd be like, "That's okay. Call me."
I had no idea he was there, and
Has it happened any other time, or is that the only one?
That was kind of the only time that's really happened while I was singing one of my songs. I happened to meet Rob Zombie when I was like 6 at like a
That's
restaurant.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah, so I think he sang "Happy Birthday" to me or something like that because it was my birthday.
Fucking hell
Yeah.
yeah. Yo,
He,
that's what's up.
he was with his wife.
Not a lot of people can say that. Damn.
I'm just really happy you knew Rob Zombie. Anyways, so because like a lot of
Listen,
people
you gotta
don't
remember, I'm literally twice your age, so I know a few things.
know. So I got to just like I met his wife because like at the time you're 6 and you get very shy about certain things, and I saw her and she was like blonde and she looked very gorgeous, right? And so you know those like on the sushi platters they have like those little orchids.
Yeah.
So my mom was like, well, you should tell her. And so my dad walked up with me, like, we're holding hands and stuff. I go, excuse me, I think you're really, really pretty. And I gave her, like, the flower, right? But I had no idea Rob Zombie, the guy who I was listening to, right before I was walking into the sushi restaurant, I didn't know what he really looked like. Because the album covers, he looks like a zombie, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was him. So
That's
that was the
crazy.
first time I met them, right? So the second time was on my birthday, and I was like turning 7, I think. So it was like a Barbie doll cake almost. So the Barbie was in the middle, and then the cake was the dress.
Yeah.
So he sang like, "Oh, happy birthday to you." My dad goes, "Hey, Rob,
Keep going. I gotta let my cat in.
Yeah, of course. Actually, I need to move the door for my dog. She doesn't know how to.
Look, my cat's like sitting there clawing at the door, like, let me in.
I know, I get that. My cat does that too.
But yeah, dude, what? She's gonna literally, I sit back down, she's literally gonna go to the one end of my room, and then she's gonna walk all the way back to the door and want to get back out. It's like, no.
Oh, I know. She does that to my mom when she's in therapy sessions, and my mom's just like, Flynn, can you take care of your cat? I was like, what can I do? She likes you.
For real, like. But sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, no, keep going. I will keep praising you for this. The fact that you can remember these at such a young age is fucking awesome. I can't remember nothing from when I was young. Well, I can, but nothing compared to what you like.
Well, the thing is, I remember what the wife looked like, and I remember giving her the flower, and I remember where they sat in the restaurant. But other than that, I completely forgot what Rob looked like in that moment. Like, I had no idea. Didn't even realize it was him at the time, right? I just thought his wife was really pretty.
That's crazy.
So, I didn't realize this until my dad told me when I was like 12 or so. I'm like, why did you keep this from me? Like, I did not know this for 12 years.
12-year-old girl. Why'd you keep? I met Rob Zombie. What?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that completely blew my mind. Because I loved his music, and I felt like, Living Dead Girl and, like, Dracula. I loved those songs. Those would be, like, repeating after Motley Crue when I was, like, 4.
Yeah, now do you find having that experience with him and his wife, you could add her in there too, but having that, did that help you, like, with your music? Like, was that like a fact that did that become a factor? I met this guy, so, and like help with the motivation.
I don't know, actually. Motivation for me, I've always imagined being a pop star. So, like, I was a big fan of Barbie growing up. And my favorite movie was Barbie, Princess and the Pop Star. Guess who wanted to be the pop star? So, since I was, like, 4, I've always wanted, like, the purple hair and the dress and stuff like that, right? And, like, just sitting up on stage. Especially the idea of somebody making their own songs and making it sound so danceable or memorable in that way. I just thought that was amazing at the time. So maybe it could be like God's way of saying, hey, time to wake up and time to get started. I think that did help a little bit because now this is like the second time that a celebrity has come into my life.
That's dope. I would be freaking dropping them names like, yeah, what? Oh, you already know. Don't fake it till you make it. But you do.
Yeah. You know?
That's freaking dope though. Like, and I've met a few people that just like meeting a celebrity, like especially like in the field that you love, like you know what I mean. Like it's just on another level. Like I'm trying to think of who I met that I didn't fanboy out, but it really made me like stop and like take a whole look. And I had like whole new like perspective and shit. I'm trying to think.
I'm so excited too because it's a little ironic that I've never actually been to a pop concert before. Because like pop is like mostly my writing genre, but I'm actually going to.
What?
Yeah, I've never actually been to a pop concert before or like a rock concert before. But this summer for my birthday, I'm going to see the Madison Beer concert, and I'm so excited to see it because like she's like one
Fuck
of
yeah.
my vocal inspirations.
Hell yeah. Well, definitely enjoy going because going to a concert is definitely an experience. I mean, I've only been to 3 concerts in my life, and one of them I was kicked out like halfway through the show, but I was kicked out because a female that I was with got caught doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing in the bathroom. So anybody that came with her had to fucking leave. I was so mad,
Yeah.
but it was at the House of Blues, my first time ever going there,
Oh,
and have you ever heard of Walk Off the Earth?
of course. Listen to them all the time as a kid.
Fucking yo, chat, yo, keep an eye on this one. Fucking walk off the earth. I
love their
fucking
song, Our
love
Hands.
Giovanni, Sarah, dude. I fucking love it. I love them.
Yeah, I loved Summertime. Like, ayo, ayo,
Bro.
ba ba ayo, summertime. So good.
Dude, Sarah is amazing. But one of my favorites is Rule the World.
Okay.
I love that one. I liked I like all this shit, but Rule the World, Nomad, Hold On. That's just to name a couple, but
Yeah, I like
yes,
Hands a lot.
being able to see them live, and I got to see them before the beanie hat dude, the bearded guy passed away. R.I.P.
Yeah.
I'll see you one day, bro. But yeah, I got to see him live. But I got some videos of me at the concert. That was probably the best experience, bro. To see those people, to see them live. Oh man,
No,
it was best times of my life. I'm telling you. Other than getting kicked out, I was so mad.
No, I would have been like, I don't know her.
Well, I could have been. So it was me, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I was with my girl. He was with his girl, and of course, his dumb girl fucking had to be like, "No, I'm with them." Stupid ass. But no, it was a good time.
Glad you had a good time though.
And yeah, I mean, I don't see myself ever going to another concert. I don't, because I feel like seeing Walk Off the Earth live was just something I'll never ever forget.
Sure.
Who else? So I want to say who I met. Man, I'm bombing right now. I mean, I've met and talked with a couple big YouTubers. You know.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Do you know who a guy named Eric is?
Unfortunately, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube other than just like. No, I'm sorry.
You have a YouTube channel.
Wait. Hi. So, let me explain. Hear me out. So, I usually watch YouTube videos, when I'm like seeing how singer-songwriters are in the studio and just completely like when I'm out of inspiration for any songwriting or creativity at the moment, then I go to YouTube and watch how like Taylor Swift is like in the studio, or like how Charlie Puth is in the studio, or like Shawn Mendes, Ed Sheeran. things like that. So that's stuff I really, really enjoy listening to because it could help with my music career as well. Or like how to answer interview questions. That's what I like to watch.
Makes sense. Like I mainly watch a lot of podcasts because I'm constantly trying to learn how to do this. Like I don't know. Like I started this podcast like 4 years ago, and it was called Chillin' with Gilligan.
Oh, okay.
That was the original name of it. Didn't really go any. I really didn't do anything with it because I was doing YouTube. Like I was focusing more on YouTube at that time. I just lost my train of thought.
Happens to me all the time.
But I've done 5 interviews so far in the last 4 days.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
I'm just pumping them out, yo.
Yeah.
Because this is my full-time job. Like I have the luxury of being able to sit home, work, do this, do social media. You know what I mean? As a full-time job. So
yeah,
it's dope. But I really just totally forgot what I was just talking about. I want to say I had a point, but I don't know.
No, but I also, when I watch YouTube, I do it kind of sparingly. But when I do watch YouTube, it's mostly like watching other artists in the studio. I think also watching other artists on stage and like taking in their.
So what do you really watch? What do you watch? Like how their mannerisms, like how their movement, how they move around, how they interact, or like are you trying to understand what their process of thinking is while they're doing this?
All of the above. So what makes a performer like so special is all of those things combined. So like for example, Mariah Carey, she does like little hand gestures and things like that. I tend to do that too, but that's just basically on accident, and also I'm a little Italian, so I can't like.
It's okay, brother.
So yeah, but she uses hand gestures, so I use hand gestures a lot when I'm singing. Or you know, I'm trying to learn how to do like belts like in a mixed voice, so it's like a mixture between head voice, where it feels like very light and airy and stuff, and your chest voice, which is where I'm speaking right now. But the reason why singers like Whitney Houston or Christina Aguilera sound like they're belting, like, or like not straining, but it sounds really loud for such high notes, they're actually doing a healthy technique called mixing, where they're blending the two, head voice and chest voice, together. So I'm trying to learn how to do that in a healthy way, where it doesn't damage my vocals. Does that make sense?
I got to take some notes down because I really have no idea what you just spoke fucking alien to me. I have no idea what you just said, but it sounded real cool. like I'm like wow. Wow.
There's a lot going on when you're singing. Like, people don't talk about it as much, but there's a lot going on when you're singing. Like, there's a lot behind the scenes that you don't really see because you're not that person. But there's a lot going on when you're singing or when you're in person, live, in a performance.
That's crazy. So since I've noticed that you've been around, performed to a lot of places. Is there any place that's your favorite place to perform at?
Favorite place to perform at? Well, I love Berkeley because their stage is just fabulous.
Shout out Berkeley!
Shout out Berkeley College of Music!
Yo, I'm gonna tag that school.
Please do.
I'm gonna spam the fuck out of that college campus.
Thank you. But yeah, let's see. I really like performing at home because it shows how like raw everything is. Like, I may not have the best quality equipment, but for what I have right now, you can show that everything's like not processed or anything like that. You know?
Yeah, I personally think that is I would prefer more of that put out in the world than fucking like professional done shit. Like I not lying when I say this. I do not listen to new music. I rarely do. I hate it to fucking with a passion. But yeah, I just lost my train of thought again. I got so excited, I forgot.
I feel like
Yeah.
for me, my music is kind of like my music has been compared to like some ballads or like rock with a little bit of Adele mixed into it, or
I was gonna say you kind of throw that vibe off, but you really do throw off a wicked country fucking vibe. Like I'm trying to like Lainey Wilson like vibe.
okay.
You got that like Dolly Parton poofy hair and shit. You got the country look. Like you definitely look like someone that I would see if I was watching like America's Got Talent or something like that. You're definitely one of the people that I would definitely be seeing walking in at audition, and you look like that type. You know, you got that look. So
Thank you.
definitely don't stop. Fuck what everybody says. You know.
Thank you.
I mean, I wish I had. I mean, I'm stuck with this fucking shit. So I was like, whatever. But
I mean, it could just
I got skills. I got skills in other aspects of life. So
yeah. But I mean, like the little I forgot what it was called. What is it called? I don't want to say sash. It's like a bandana. That could be like a trademark to you. Yeah.
Well, it's funny you say that. Ready? Literally right next to me. I got all different types, all different bandanas.
Oh my god.
But
no, then that's a trademark to you then.
Yeah, I always rock bandanas. So this one is my original. This is the OG bandana. Has hippie signs. Then obviously blue. My favorite color is blue.
Uh-huh.
And then this one's my favorite. I was gonna wear this one, but I literally just wore it in the last episode.
No.
It's like flower. Yeah. But it's definitely my style. But since you know Gilligan's Island, you know, so I always got, I got the Gilly hat. You know what I'm saying? Now I've been recognized out in public wearing this specific hat because, like that people know, and like I'll be walking around like Hampton Beach, and all of a sudden you hear, "Yo, Gilligan!"
That's amazing.
It is fucking pretty cool. But yeah, I guess you could say like the bandana thing.
Yeah, it's a trademark to you.
That is true. Thank you for pointing that out because I didn't think I had one.
No, you do.
Fucking right. That's fucking what's up, everybody. What? But no, that's fucking yeah. Every episode I do, I'm always wearing a different bandana.
Yeah. But
and I won't hate on colors. I'll wear a pink one. I wore a pink one the other day.
Oh, actually.
I love wearing pink.
Yeah, so that's
I got no shame. Gilligan has no shame, girl.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's so fun to talk to someone that also does like YouTube and shit. Like, because like at least you'll understand my processing because you do like social media, so you understand why I'm like woo-coo-coo. Yeah. Like, you understand why I'm like this, you know. But yeah, Gilligan's not a vibe. Like Gilligan's not a character. Like that's me, full and through. You see me in real life, that you're gonna get that same person. Like I'm Gilligan. I introduce myself as Gilligan, and yeah, people gotta know my name.
Yeah. I mean, I say good for you.
I appreciate you.
Of course.
I appreciate you. But yeah, fucking, this has been awesome. I feel like we can just keep going.
Yeah,
I feel like we literally didn't even get into really much. We were just chatting. We didn't really get into much. Yeah. You're 16, so obviously you're still in school.
Yes.
By the way, you gotta go tell your school to go, follow your new main man, Gilligan. You know what I'm saying?
I will. Don't worry. I got you.
Also, I really want to talk to you. I really want to meet your parents. No fucking cap. Like, I'm an old guy. I'll say my age loud and proudly. I'll be 34 this year.
Yay!
Bang. Fucking yeah. But nah, I'm a gentleman. I would love to meet your parents because they definitely raised an amazing child. Like you definitely are. Yeah. I would be proud of you. I'd be proud if I was your parent.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Honestly. And even just to freaking go even higher. The fact that they support you the way they do, your mom being your manager or whatever, going to help you get gigs and shit, that's solid. To have that support, to have that around you it's so important, and it's so good to have. Okay, when you have good people around you, everything just works. Like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Like,
Pieces fall into place.
mise en place. But yeah, I mean, granted, I didn't really have anybody when I was doing my thing, but I'm a what do they call it? Introvert. I don't like, you wouldn't get it. Like, I'm very shy, very a big stage fright. I don't really, I wouldn't really go out and just randomly talk to people, which is funny because I do this.
Yeah.
You would never fucking think that, but no, I'm very shy. And doing these podcasts helps me be
Grow
able
out of
to
it.
grow, to be able to talk to people, and so it's a good benefit. I can't believe I said that. Don't clip it. But honestly, I feel like we should do a 2-part series now, because there's definitely, I feel like we can just keep talking and
Yeah.
talking, and literally the last 2 episodes I just did, each episode I had to tell the person, like, listen, this has to be a 2-parter because we're the conversations is happening. So I'll be down if you're down to do another one.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be like right away, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely, because we've been going at it for exactly 1 hour right now. And
it didn't feel like it.
And it doesn't even seem like it. We were having a good ass time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Real quick, is that your family crest?
Yes. So I'm Irish. So
I'm fucking Irish too. My last name's Shay.
My last name is Carney, actually.
Carney, dude, that's what's up. That's what's up. Irish pride, bro.
Yeah. So my name is Flynn Ayers Carney. So Flynn Ayers is my stage name, and then Flynn Carney is my real name. So it's actually really funny because somebody I go to school with actually thought my real name was Flynn Ayers. So like when he saw that
go with it. That is your name. That is your name.
Well, yes, but it's not. He thought it was like my last name. So he thought like another person named Flynn was in our school.
Flynn that's a unique name. I don't think I've heard of a lot. I've met a lot of Flynns.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I can't even really think I've met a Flynn before.
Really? A lot of people
come
up to me and they go, "Oh, like Flynn Rider." I go, "Yeah."
Who?
Flynn Rider. Tangled. Disney. It's a good movie. You should go watch it.
Okay. I mean, just because it's on Disney, I will go check it out because, I'm a Disney kid growing up. I will always represent.
No, it's I love that movie to bits. Such a good movie.
Hold on. Let me write it down. Say it again.
Tangled.
Tangled?
Uh-huh. Like your hair.
Oh, isn't that the fucking the animated movie?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it, but now I know what you're talking about.
It's so good.
All right, but do you like listening to podcasts, like interviews and stuff?
I do. I'm really interested in, especially like the celebrity, like singer-songwriter process of everything. So
does it necessarily have to be a singer-songwriter?
I mean, I've never really listened to anything other than music related because I'm just that invested with like what other people have done to like learn from it and move from there.
Yeah, but hey, broaden your horizon.
I will.
Open the door to opportunities. Don't be afraid to mix in a little of this with a little of that. Don't be scared to be different.
I won't.
Shit.
I won't. I won't. You know what?
You know?
I'll start listening to different podcasts. You changed me, so I'll listen to different podcasts.
Well. With that being said, um, you should go check out Tom Brady and Vic Blends. Now Vic Blends is he started off, he got big for, he would go around give free haircuts.
Oh, okay.
And that's how he would get his name out. And while he would give haircuts, he would have conversations with these people. And that's what inspired me to start my podcast. Because and then when I saw him interviewing Tom Brady, that whole episode was just, I was so wowed. I watched it over 10 times in a row because it was just amazing, and I got so much out of that help that I learned to help me with my shit.
Yeah. No, I get.
So, and I'm a big Tom Brady fan, so.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But all right, Flynn Ayers, you already know, everybody. All links will be in the description. Hit that like, comment down below what you thought, and if you don't comment what you thought, fuck you. And share this shit. Hit the little follow button and go subscribe to her on YouTube. Now, Flynn, to this camera, to that camera, to the camera behind you, and this camera facing you, you want to let everybody know what you got going on in the world?
Well, I'm really excited to be posting more videos. I can't wait to be releasing some songs, hopefully soon, sometime soon. I really look forward to going to Berkeley, so if you help a girl getting to her dream college, I really appreciate it.
So you literally only need 1,000 subscribers and you get into the college.
Only 1,000.
And you get into college.
I could. Some people have asked me for.
Yo, tell them motherfuckers that you know Gilligan.
What? Yes, but thank you so much for having me. This is an absolute blast.
Hey, I'm a world champion. I got you.
Thank you.
But dude, no. Fact, when does this have to be done? Because I will get you over 1,000. I will.
Probably by the end of next year.
Oh, so you got?
Yeah.
I'll get you more than 1,000. Shit, you got plenty. We got plenty of time.
Thank you. I appreciate it because I'll be going into your year next year, so I'll still have.
Hells yeah, dude. All right, everybody. We're going to be doing a part 2. We decided to do that pretty much right at the end. So we're going to get all updates on everything that we just talked about. Flynn,
Okay.
It's been a pleasure. It's been awesome having you on.
It's been great.
You are just a fucking ball of sunshine and a ball of energy that you need to get out in the world, and I'm going to help you with that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. It's been your man, Gilligan. Flynn Ayers. We out.
Bye.
Peace.